everyone, and welcome to HOA Fight Club. I'm Raylene Schifano, and this morning I would like to go over condo insurance and how it affects condo owners. I've had a lot of questions in the last few days after I sent out my last video about the fairness of the condo insurance laws. Well, let's go over what the condo insurance covers. First of all, your insurance. So when you purchase a condo, you have to purchase enough insurance to cover everything that's on the inside of your unit. That's your belongings. So anything that's finished from the walls in, the floor up, or the ceiling down, those are your responsibility. If it's a common wall shared with your neighbor, that is the HOA's responsibility. So that would seem pretty simple and pretty defined, but as you'll see in the future, this is not defined. So let's talk about what the association covers, which we kind of just touched on. The association covers everything else. Actually, my association covers everything. So in our bylaws and declaration, it says that if there is any damage, the association's policy comes first, whether it's the interior or the exterior, especially if it's flooding. The reason they do this is because they do not want the flooding to go to the next unit to you or the fire to spread to the next unit. So they want to make sure the association has a chance to come in and look at the damage and repair, and then if it's your responsibility, say your refrigerator or your sink or your tub overflowed with water, then they would charge that to your account. But it is the responsibility of the association to come in and check. Now let's talk about insurance, because insurance should be fair. In Washington State, we have the fair insurance laws. What I found out, though, is that condo owners aren't included in fair insurance laws. Those laws don't apply to us. Kind of strange that we're citizens of Washington State, but the insurance laws don't account for HOA and condo owners. So let's go over what a first party claimant is. The association is the first party. You're not the first party. You're just a person that is in the first party claimant's insurance. So there's a big difference. You're not even a third party. So if you're in a car accident and somebody hits you, it's their responsibility. They're the first party and you're the third party, and you get taken care of by their insurance. Well, HOA and condo owners, especially condo owners, don't fall under any of this. So we don't get taken care of unless the association board approves our damages. So the association board is the adjuster for the insurance. They can come in and determine your damages. Kind of crazy that an association board with no experience, that's strictly volunteers, are determining insurance damages. They're determining wind-driven rain damages and flooding damages and where those damages came from. How does an association board have any right to determine anybody's damages is what my concern is. All right, now let's talk about where do you file a claim? Well, you don't get to file a claim. The insurance claim has to be put in by the by the association board. So if the board doesn't vote to take care of your damages, they don't get taken care of. That's it. You just are denied, which the majority of the time they're going to deny your damages. I was just on instant message yesterday with a family from North Carolina that was hit with the hurricane, and their home was damaged, but they had roof damage prior to the hurricane that they had notified the association of. Well, guess what? The association didn't take care of it. So when the hurricane came, it destroyed their home. Guess what? They're still waiting for repairs. How fair is that? Not very fair at all. So when we talk about fair insurance laws to our insurance commissioner, they're not fair at all. And the insurance commissioner doesn't even care. So let's talk about settlements. Okay, so you did have damages. In our association, we had wind-driven rain damages. We had an attorney come on, sue for wind-driven rain damages to all of our insurance companies. He took a third, and then we got the settlement. Not we, the board got the settlement. So what do they do with the settlement? Well, our board voted to put those into the reserves into a 2-year CD. So those that are suffering right now with water intrusion and mold and moisture, we just get to suffer longer. Those people just don't get taken care of until the board deems it necessary to take care of them. So you used our information for a wind-driven rain claim, you used our damages, but then you're not going to fix those damages with the proceeds that were given to the association for those damages. To me, that seems like insurance fraud. Doesn't that seem like it to you? So, how does the money get spent? The board decides, the board decides, the board decides. So, if you want to make sure that you're covered, you wouldn't buy into a condo association at all, because the board will always make those decisions prior. So if we take a peek, let's walk around here. I'm going to show you where the water intrusion was coming into our home. It's kind of hard to see right now because we're in the process of moving, but all the water was coming in from down here. So if it's coming in from the outside, and then we'll go to the front door because that's the other place it was coming in from. So as the water was coming in, it was coming in underneath my door. So if you look underneath our door, there's a big gap. So the water was coming in from underneath the door and ruining our floors. So we put the claim in 2016. Well, if you look at my floors right now, which I'll give you a view, those floors still aren't fixed. So, and it's 2020. Now, we are moving out and we have settled our claim and this home will go to somebody else. But who's going to fix it in the future? And what's going to happen to this home? So, wind-driven rain damages affect condo owners, and we are stuck dealing with the damages because nobody will take care of us. It's not just a Washington state issue or a Texas issue or a Florida issue. It's across the nation. And our insurance commissioners should be angry and they should be fighting for us to make sure that we are all covered fairly. Washington state insurance laws are supposed to be fair, but they're not. And I suggest that you write to your insurance commissioner and to your legislators and demand that they start covering the fairness acts of the insurance laws. That's all I have for you today. See you on the next one.